third time's a charm. This is my third time filming this video, hopefully, and I'm praying that it goes well this time. I want to talk about the mimic that I think is in my house. You heard me right, mimic. I think there's some kind of mimic in my house because I've been having some experiences that I have not talked about on camera, mostly because I haven't filmed a video in months, and I also just haven't had the energy to sit down and film a video either. So I'm home alone today. I'm outside filming this video on my back porch with my dogs outside using the bathroom or chilling. They're enjoying being outside right now, especially my lab. It's nice out. And I'm filming this outside because I feel like every time I film a paranormal video inside, more and more happens to me. More and more experiences are occurring to me. I don't remember the last paranormal experiences video was uploaded to my channel. I'll put it right here when I find it. I don't remember when the last one was filmed, so that's great. However, I think it's been almost a year, I want to say. About a year. Or it might be more. Who knows? And since that video, I've not really had many paranormal experiences. I've not been as open to the spiritualness of everything in my life as I have in the last year. My nephew, I've mentioned this, passed away in April. My oldest nephew passed away at 25. And because my nephew's passing, I got really back into Reiki. I really got into more of the spiritual side of things, of being like, if there's something out there other than heaven and hell, I would love to know. That'd be great. I would love to know if there's something else out there. It's just as simple as that. I think everybody has that want to know. Also, just because everyone in my family is so religious compared to me, I believe in God, but God is not the same as my brother. I believe in God very differently than my brother, and my brother believes it very differently than me. Simple as that. I think that whatever's in this house is attached to something in the house. When my nephew passed away, my brother blessed the house. He's a pastor. He blessed the house. Really good too. He blessed every individual room in this house. He blessed the truck that my nephew was driving. He blessed everything my nephew could have touched, been in, been around, near, within a 5-mile radius of. He blessed that, And it was after my brother blessed the house that we went on vacation in July. And when we got back from vacation in July, I've talked about the experience of seeing my dead sister. I saw my dead nephew. Saw my dead nephew, and it was not as terrifying as it was seeing my dead sister, because my dead sister smiled at me with this Cheshire cat grin, and it terrified me. My nephew just stared at me. It was a blank stare, for a good 5 minutes solidly, where I stared back at him, right? And because I was registering that he was there, it was actually him, slowly did the fear and the uneasiness and the anxiety and the just what the fuck is that? Slow. It kicked in slow. Whereas with my sister, it kicked in immediately because she smiled at me. After seeing my dead nephew, which, keep in mind, he'd been dead maybe 2.5, 3 months at that point. I don't think it kicked in as well, because there's a lot with his case that maybe one day I'll talk about and I'll be comfortable with. I have a whole script for it. I can't bring myself to that, and I need to finish this video because my mom's on the way her way home. Seeing him, I've had some experiences since where I'm that makes no sense, or that was weird. Small little things throughout July and September and October. At the very end of October, however, I had a couple experiences where I was that's a little weird. So my dad went back to work recently, and I work Monday through Thursday at my school, at my work. I work for a school, and I only work 4 days a week. So Friday's my day off. Today's Friday. I'm alone currently. That's why I'm outside. Because my dad went back to work, and I'm alone, and my other nephew that lives here is at work as well. It's just me and the dogs. So sometimes I will be upstairs and forget to shut my mom and dad's bedroom, because after the experience with my sister, their bedroom was always closed from upstairs. I can see into their room from my desk. So where my desk is, I can see into their room, and I was sitting at my desk, and I just glanced over to see if I shut the door, and I hadn't. and I hadn't, okay? And I literally saw a hand on my mom's side of the bed, and I literally saw it slink off and go under the bed, but I can see under the bed, and there's nobody there. So I'm going, it was totally the light that was like reflecting on the bed, like made it look like a hand. I literally watched the hand like that wasn't the light fucking with my eyes. Like that was a fucking hand on my mom's bed. Creepy, okay? That's the only thing I've saw. I've heard noises behind me. I've had moments of like where I feel like somebody's walked into my bedroom and is just staring at me, and I turn to the doorway. Nobody's there. I say, get away. You're not welcome in my room. It's as simple as that. Because I've had small little instances since seeing my nephew, and it came to a head this past week. I was upstairs by myself. I don't think, like, you know, like I'm upstairs by myself. All of a sudden, I hear Gail. I pause my music because I'm listening to music, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, ain't no goddamn way I just heard that. Ain't no way. You know what? It was my nephew's voice. My nephew, who has been dead since April 25th, heard his voice in November. Okay, what do you mean? I have also heard, like, my dead sister call it to me a couple times. I ignore it. I ignored the voice that was my nephew, like I ignored the voice that was my mom. Whatever is in this house is mimicking people's voices to get my attention specifically. And every time that it mimics my mom or my nephew, it yells out Gail. Gail is my middle name. My mom very seldomly calls me Gail. It's Sarah. It's really because I've said something that she's shocked about. The only time it's Gail is when she's getting irritated with me and she goes, Gail. My nephew would call me Gail just because he knew that I didn't really like my middle name very much. Really, Gail? Huh, Gail? That's how he would talk to me. But the reason I know that it's not them is because the tone on Gail, it's almost like it drops an octave every time he says my name. And that makes me uncomfortable because I'm like, oh, that's a little weird because I'm named after one of my dad's dead relatives. Like, and it's only those two voices that use Gail. The one for my sister calls me Shug, which is the nickname that my older two sisters called me. Like, it's using nicknames for me. Like, it's not even using my name. Like, it never calls me Sarah. Like, whatever's in this house never goes, Sarah. It's Gail. Or Shug. Or hey. Or I hear their voice from a distance and I turn and I'm like, that wasn't really them because they're dead. Just small little things like that, right? Because I now think it's a mimic. Because it's personally going after the people. It targets me. It purposely uses voices that of people who have died, who have passed away in my life, other than my mom. Like, it just, for whatever reason, whatever is here, it's mimicking things to get my attention, and I should probably invest in why. But I wanted to make this video because, do you guys know anything about mimics? Because I have not researched it yet. I am so anal about certain things. Like, I don't mention the word skin people. I don't call them by that name. They are. Because they could hear me. And they could find me. And they could kill me. I don't like saying wendigos. Because same as the skin people. They might come and get me. Okay? I'm very paranoid. I'm almost a hypochondriac in that sense of, like, if I mention it, it's going to come get me. They want to mention a chupacabra. I don't believe in a chupacabra. Like, really? But I don't know anything about mimics. Zero. And maybe I should research, and maybe you guys can tell me what you know about mimics, or do you know anything about mimics? Because it's crazy how little I know and how much of a mimic I have in my house. I just want to know. Also, sorry I'm coughing a lot. I've got like this really weird thing going on. And I just want people to understand that I'm not making this video for clout, and I'm not faking it. Yes, I never catch it on camera because I'm not filming my life 24/7. You know how cool it would have been though if I'd been filming and caught my sister on camera? Or how cool it would have been if I'd caught my nephew on camera? First and foremost, would have been terrified. Probably would have never uploaded the videos and they would have just sat in my camera roll. But would have been cool. you think I like having these experiences and not filming them and being like, well, now I have to sit down and make a video and people are gonna have to take my word for it, or they can call it fake. You can call it fake. It's experiences I've had. I've told experiences about my sisters, what they've had experiences of. I don't like being mimicked. I don't like having a mimic in my house. I don't like that whatever it is purposely mimicking people who've died or people who mean something to me, like my mom. That one is probably still to this day like the creepiest one because she's still alive. Whereas my sister and my nephew being dead, I'm like, it makes sense that it's going for people that have died. But please stop it. So yeah, if you guys know anything about mimics, please let me know because I don't know anything. Like as a kid, I loved the idea of the paranormal and all that. Now, however, I'm not the biggest fan of it because I experienced so much of it. But yeah, I would love for you guys to tell me about mimics because I'm gonna go research them now. When my mom gets home, at least, so I'm not alone in the house when I'm doing it. But and thanks for listening to me rant about my mimic story and what's going on mimic-wise. Count how many times I said the word mimic. I'm amazed that I'm having experiences still 10 years after starting YouTube. 11 years? I think 11 years since I started YouTube. And I'm still experiencing stuff that like I can't explain and I don't know how to explain if I were to explain it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, but thanks for listening to me rant about it. Let me know if you know anything about mimics. If you have links, link them down below. I'm gonna try and get back onto YouTube. I've been thinking about it heavily last few weeks especially. I do want to come back and I do want to make videos because I love doing this. I love sitting down and talking to you guys. And I love making videos for you for the sole purpose of entertaining you guys. I do hope to get back into true crime very soon. It's been a rough year and I'm just having a hard time comprehending things, and I promise. So yeah, I do plan on getting another advent calendar before I end it in this video. I plan on getting another adult advent calendar and doing the advent videos like I did last year because I actually had a lot of fun making myself film every day and uploading them. And it was kind of my own little vlogmas, you know what I mean? Maybe that's what my vlogmas should be. It's just me uploading every day of December a little advent calendar video. Who knows? It was fun for me. But yeah, thanks for listening to me rant. I'm gonna go let my dogs in and research mimics because I think there's a mimic in my damn house. So bye.